Be hiding. I'd be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna fucking break my head open on the wall, I swear.
And not only will I go down, but everything around me.
No, don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody.
Oh shit, are we filming?
We are in fact filming.
What's up, guys?
She's autistic. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my mic. I hate this. Alright.
I think it's too much effort to hold the mic.
Bombastic side eye.
Lazy final boss?
No.
No, you're lazy final boss. That shit's too crazy. You're over here holding it like a fucking peacock. This is what she's doing, by the way. She has a fucking bracelet wrapped around her finger.
I didn't want to take my boyfriend bracelet off. What would you do if you were getting gang by all these people covered in marinara sauce?
Covered in I'd kill myself the next day. Like, what else do I do? What kind of question is that?
How?
What the hell would you do?
I don't know why. I just thought of the video. It's like of a funny like thing with like people dressed up as like Dr. Phil. Oh, Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey. Oh,
you don't have to scream into the mic. You just have to hold it.
I think down here. So let's hold it to where it can hear you.
And it's like I got molested by 5 of my uncles whenever I was younger, and the guy was like, "Dr. Phil, that's your turn," and he sits up and presses a button. Which one was your favorite? And I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." Yeah, I'd probably kill myself too, but I'd have to like live life first. I would shoot all of them.
I wouldn't even live life. I would try to kill myself in the moment. I'd be like, fuck this, bro. Somebody kill me.
No, I'm
Just
robbing a
kill
bank and
me.
doing all this.
I'd probably can't
But
believe.
if I couldn't get my hands on them fast enough, then yeah, I'd just kill myself. Next question.
I don't even know how to follow up to that. What do I even say to that? Like, I was thinking, like, what would your food meal be? Not like whatever the hell that was. All right. What would you do if you were locked into a house with some of the most dangerous serial killers, like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy, people who will eat you alive type shit?
I guess I'm just trying my very best to fight back because I'm not going down like a bitch.
I
And
would
if they
turn them
try-
against each other.
Yeah, I'd probably try and do that.
All right, guys, we had to cut all that out, so you don't know what the fuck we were talking about. Anyways, your turn to ask the question.
Jesus is staring at me from under the mushroom. Am I tripping?
No, he's there.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Jesus is in their room.
Guys, let me
see
explain.
God right now.
I have 2 little Jesuses in my room under a mushroom.
It's a question.
It's your question. I don't fucking know. Stop. Get it. What the hell?
What would you do if you were locked in a 2-story building with very weak doors in all of the rooms with a bunch of like clickers or whatever they're called, the fast zombies, like not slow zombies. They're like
I'm
creepy
kicking the
ones.
door down. You want to see my skills? Oh. All right. We're back.
Your turn.
What would you do in that situation, though, bro? Why are we yelling?
I think it would take me multiple tries to kick that door down.
Is it really weak, though?
But not the front door. I mean all of the bedroom doors. So, like, if you were to hide in the bedroom.
I wouldn't be hiding. I'd be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'd probably...
Or, if I couldn't break a door, I'm finding the heaviest thing I can and throwing it through a window.
Yeah, that's
jumping
what I was about
the fuck
to say.
out.
I'm
I'll take
breaking a
my
window.
chances.
I feel like that's what I would do. Because I can easily break a... Well, what if they're bulletproof?
Do you want me to die, bro? Like,
no.
Okay,
your question.
No. Let's talk about it real quick. Because why every time we do a video and it's like you have to come up with stuff like would you rather and shit, or what would you do? We did that too. You want to say the most insane shit. There's one clip of her asking me what would I do if like I was in a room with cannibals who are trying to eat me, like a gang of them. What the hell am I supposed to do in that situation?
I really like gangs of people, I guess.
You do. All right. Anyways, back to the point of the video. Um,
Okay, what'd you do? Alright, so
walking into the school, okay? While you're walking into the school, you realize that everybody else nobody else is there. Like literally nobody. There's one person and you've never seen him before. And he's like a good 50 years old and he's at the end of the hallway. There's nobody else. And you have to walk that way to get out of the building.
And he's creepy.
Yeah, he looks pretty creepy. Like the
And he's
lights
just
are all
standing there.
off.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
daytime, so there's a little bit of lights through the doors. But our hallway, there's only like
Walk that
one.
way or walk past him.
You have to walk that way in his area. Like you're in the hallway. So you can walk on like the other side of the hallway, but you're eventually going to have to pass him to get out.
I literally have no idea because I'm just thinking about how if I was in that situation, there is no fucking way I'm passing that man. And there's no way I'm getting close enough because I have a feeling he'll stand there and he'll just stand there and be still. And if I think
No, he's
I'm
walking too.
He's walking too.
Yeah, he's walking your way, but he's not walking to you. He's just walking your way.
Is he looking at me though?
Yeah. He's like, his eyes are like locked on you with a creepy ass smile.
Bitch, no, I'm walking the opposite way.
You can't.
Why?
You just can't.
Am I at the end of the hallway?
It's
Is it our school?
Yeah, it's
so
our
there's
school.
stairs.
You're near like ROTC.
So there's stairs.
Yeah, there's stairs. You can go upstairs. But if you go upstairs, there's just gonna be another guy. Like
Kayla! I'm gonna fucking break my head open on the wall, I swear. Before they can do it for me.
I would just hide in one of the bathrooms and lock the door until they walk past. They're walking too.
Yeah, but if there's one of them upstairs and one of them fucking downstairs, then I'm kind of screwed. Do I just wait till the next morning? Or as long as I'm in the school by myself? I think I'm just gonna go into the bathroom. Wait. So did you say I'm just stuck in this time loop and I have to figure out a way to get out?
No, you're not in a time loop.
Okay,
You just have to. You either have to walk past them or find a way to avoid them long enough for them to walk past you because they're walking towards you.
Okay, what if I go in the bathroom and I wait it out though?
That's what I would do.
So we'll just wait it out until they're gone and other people are there?
Until they're gone, yeah.
Because I don't think I want to wait until they're gone. Because as long as there's not a bunch of other people there, I'm gonna be too scared to walk out of the fucking building. I'm scared that I would turn a corner and get trapped in because that's what happens in the movies.
Because that's what happens in the movies. That's so real.
I'm just
so
waiting it out
terrified
until
of real
there's
life.
other people there, and I'm not going to sleep.
Bob, it's 3 days later.
I don't care. But there's no windows on our bathroom doors, so if someone starts trying to open the bathroom door and they're confused on why it's locked, and they start pulling on it, how will I really know if it's a person or if it's him trying to get in? And I think, oh, okay, someone's here. They're finally here. Now someone's just confused on why the bathroom door's locked because I'm not supposed to be in here. That makes sense. Okay, let me open the bathroom door for them. But POV, it's just him trying to get in because he caught me off guard. Okay, but if all the people should back up at the school, then someone would need to have keys to get in.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
Someone would.
So we're just gonna hope that's what happens. Yeah.
But you also.
that's in the ROTC bathroom, so you have to go upstairs. Where's the bathroom upstairs? I have a locker. We can pretend the bathroom upstairs are locked for this. To make it easier. You don't need bathroom doors. I know the one at ROTC doesn't have doors. You might never go inside that window because if he
What if he's trying to follow? Oh, there's another dude upstairs. Either way, is he in the same area? Walking, or is he at the opposite end of the hallway walking this way?
They're both walking towards you. Like if you go upstairs, he's gonna be walking towards you. But I
have to pass him to get to.
They're a distance away.
Do they just keep walking, or if they're walking towards me, no matter what happens, if they're walking towards me, then does that mean if I stop and I go to the bathroom, they're just gonna wait there?
No, because they're walking.
So they keep walking no matter what.
Yeah, they're gonna keep walking no matter what.
Okay, so meaning they're not gonna stop walking if I pass them?
They might. I don't know. I didn't think that far into it.
You thought so far into it that you just keep adding impossible details, and this would actually
You're asking me
so
questions, and
this
I'm
is the kind of
answering them
stuff
how
that makes me
There was this movie about this thing in a box, and if you look away.
No, don't.
Okay.
Don't. Okay. What would you do if all the old people in Pensacola went crazy and started trying to kill everyone?
Everyone or me? Because if they're after everyone in general, I think I would just hide. Or I'm getting that Glock. Let's see who can do it better.
Everyone, but
But if they're just after me, I'm fucked.
I mean everyone, but they're on a mission.
They're on a mission to get everyone,
Yeah.
including each other.
Yeah. Well, no, not each other. I don't know. I think this is literally based off a movie called Old People that gave me nightmares that my little cousin made me watch. She left me and I
This
woke
is
up
what
and
I
I
would
was
do.
on alone.
I would go somewhere. Is it tornadoes or hurricanes they have bunkers for?
I want to say it's tornadoes.
I would go somewhere where there's tornadoes and find a tornado bunker. Like a tornado bunker where people like actually made sure that shit was good. And I would lock myself in there for however long I need, and I would be like, relax. So if they do get in, I'm not going down without a fight. Alright, you're married for like a good 30 years, okay? You love your husband, you trust him, you believe he would do no wrong. Okay? He's the perfect husband. He buys you flowers every week just because. He cooks and cleans for you. You don't have to work. He's the absolute dream husband, okay? Now, one day, you were out with your friends, you were having fun, okay? You come home, and there's 6 dead bodies in the living room. Your husband isn't home, but the house is covered in blood. Your husband isn't home, but there's 6 dead bodies. His car is gone, and it looks like there's a suitcase that's been packed. And there's a letter for you in the kitchen that tells you an address.
Fuck it, we ball. I guess I'm going to the address because I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I called the cops, they'd think it's me.
So would you just go there and confront your husband? Or would you go there and be like, I'll help you hide this shit?
Well,
Or would
what
you
if I
like have to
confronted him?
divorce
He
him?
killed me too. I think the only options is I can't confront him because what if that risks him killing me too?
But you have to think,
What if he thinks I'm going to the cops?
y'all been married for 30 years and he's done no wrong to you. Not a single argument or anything.
I guess I'm just gonna hear him out.
I think that's what I would do. I think I'd low-key just be like, okay, babe, I don't know if I agree with what you did, but I'm gonna need some kind of explanation. Don't kill me. Like, I just got home, there were 6 dead bodies in my living room.
I've put in 30 years, so it's not gonna be a waste now. Just let's talk. Tell me why.
Literally, like, I need to know
Let's
what
figure
the fuck
this out.
happens. For the past 30 years, you've been perfect. Have you been killing people these 30 years? Like, I'd have so many questions.
Okay. Now, because I can't waste 30 years for a murderer.
I
have to.
6 murders.
Serial killer. My bad, guys. What would you do if you woke up and like every inch
Bombastic side eye. Criminal.
What would you do if you woke up and every single inch of your floor and the road outside, like everywhere, was covered in big ass snakes and like they're just all slithering together and the walls were covered in spiders?
I'd kill myself.
You wouldn't play the floor?
No, I'd kill myself. I might have risked the snakes, but spiders on my walls, it's over for me. I'll burn everything down, me included. Dousing myself in perfume and lighting this bitch. And not only will I go down, but everything around me.
I think, knowing me, my dumbass is still so fucking picky that like the thought of stepping on the snakes is like ugh. And even me in the middle of fucking burning and freaking out would be like ew, 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 ew.
No, I would too. I would be like, this is terrible. I hate my life. This is the last minutes of my life and I have to spend it like this. Are you kidding me? Like I would be livid. I'd be so
With
pissed.
fucking spiders falling off the ceiling and shit.
That would be
Just
my
kill
last
me.
straw.
Bro.
If I was on my fucking deathbed dying and there's spiders on me, kill me faster, please. I'm hoping these snakes go around my throat and choke me out before a spider touches me. I'm terrified of spiders. I'd rather
Sing a happy song. Who the fuck did your hair? What?
Alright. What would you do? Okay, it's like 20 years later, alright? Alright. And a girl that I shall not name on record that we do not like, alright, invites you to her house in like 20 years. and she invites not only you but all your good friends. All your good friends that you really like. Like, you know, we love Alanette, so she invites like Alanette.
Okay, I was making sure the camera couldn't see my mouth.
She invites people you really like, people you'd really want to be around. Alanette, Emily, Taiwan, people like that, okay? Fun people that we love. And you decide to go, okay? And while you're there, they start dying.
All of my people?
Yeah.
Do they only start dying if I go?
No.
They start dying whether I go
You're
or
there,
not?
and then a gunshot just goes off. Like some movie type shit, the lights go off, and then somebody dies. And the only reason that you know the girl we don't like isn't behind it is because she was the first one to go. So who do you think? Like, out of all your friends, who do you think would be behind it?
Yeah, so this is like some murder mystery type shit. Have you ever
Yeah,
seen Murder
that's
Mystery?
exactly what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the murder mystery Roblox.
But have you seen the one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston from Friends? You need to watch
No,
it.
but
It's good.
I
But they're on
love
a big
movies
ass
with
yacht and they're
them.
married and they go on a honeymoon since they never went on one or whatever.
I
And-
have. I'm so lying.
Yeah,
That's so
and the
good.
light goes off and the old man's stabbed. But that shit's so funny though,
That
because
is
the
so
one
good.
funny guy takes it out, the one Indian guy, he takes it out. And they're like, no. He's like, okay, I put it back in. And they're all like, ah.
Yeah, I know what
That
you're talking about.
shit's
That's
so
such
funny.
a fucking
And
good
then it ends
movie.
up being the hot British man, but then he was
So, out of all your friends, who do you think it would be?
Wait, so the only way I know she didn't do it is how?
Because
We need to
she
make
died
sure-
first.
So it was, oh, then I don't fucking care.
Well, your other friends started dying too. She was just the first to die.
Oh, so I have to pick one of my friends that I think would be a serial killer or a killer?
Yeah.
So who are all of the friends there?
Just all of your friends. All of them. It's a really big mansion, so all of your friends are there. It doesn't have to just be your friends from school. It can be for your friends from wherever the fuck y'all have friends.
I think I know who mine would be.
I love that bitch, but she's insane. And
Yeah.
the stuff she says, I would not be surprised.
I think
And I know she wouldn't kill me, thank the Lord.
I think mine would be
You're like doing a drum roll for it.
I think mine would be
Drum roll.
Hold on, I'm not ready for the drum roll. I still haven't decided. There's so many options. Fuck.
Many of your friends would be one? Because that's a little concerning.
I think mine would be if you woke up and you went to work and two of your favorite coworkers just tried to plot against you and like fucking kill you. No, but what you went to opening, they were the only ones there, and the cameras were out, and there was
My two favorite coworkers
yeah.
are actively trying to kill me, or they tried to kill me before,
Yeah,
and now I'm seeing them.
No, they're just randomly decided like these are like the people who make you want to go to work every day. It's like some crazy.
Yeah, I already
shit,
know
like the
exactly
shit you
who in
see
my head it would be.
documentaries about and stuff like that. Like we're like, yeah, and they like plotted against you and everything.
Okay,
and you
I've
really
only
think
had
they're
one
your
job,
best
so
friends.
I'm gonna.
They just wanted to kill you because they're fucking crazy.
I'm gonna use the setup of of the only job I've ever had. I know you don't know like the setup of it, but I do, so I'm gonna explain it to you.
I know the setup
But you're not gonna
of, like the layout of it, but I don't know.
You're not gonna know. I'm gonna talk about the office though, the only employee part. Okay, so I would go into the only employee part, and there's two small rooms in there. Well, I guess there's technically three, but one of them is like a
Is
more of
this
an
the
open room.
upstairs part?
There's a downstairs and there's an upstairs. The downstairs is pretty open, and there's no doors, nowhere to hide. But what I would do, I would go upstairs, and upstairs there's like 4 offices, and they all lock. Now, one of them's a supervisor office, so I wouldn't go in there because my favorite coworkers were supervisors, so they'd be able to get in. I would go to the manager's office and hide in there and lock that door because no one has a key to it other than the manager. So by the time,
Okay, but like it's like
no, I would go.
It's hours
I would
before
go-
anyone else is
I
supposed
would
to
go to
show up.
I would go to the sales one actually because the manager's office has a window in it, and I know there's a game that they could break that window and climb in. So I would actually go to the sales management office because there's no windows in there. There's only one door. Only 2 people have the key. So I would go in there, and it's usually unlocked unless
But
the
like,
person that's there.
what I was picturing is like they're like fucking crazy and they want to know what it feels like to kill someone, but now they're stuck and they'll do whatever it takes not to be able to try and like not let you get away, and they're coming at you with like a big ass, like one of those big like huge square like fucking scary butcher knives.
That could probably break the door. Okay. Oh no, the kitchen has
And
windows.
it's hours before anyone else shows up.
Oh, I know exactly where I would go. I'd go to the green room. The green room is a metal door. It doesn't have windows. It has a safe. God forbid I have to hide in the safe because there's no air in safes. But per chance I do, there's a safe. It's a metal door. They're not getting through that bitch. Only 2 people have the key, and they're managers, so they wouldn't have it. So I'd be able to hide in there. But I would need a key. I'd have to find a key.
What if they have an RPG?
What the hell's an RBG?
They could blow the door off.
Get on the train, drive the train, hope they don't catch up. I don't know.
What train?
There's a little train that goes in a circle. I'll drive it as fast as I can.
So fucking
But
funny.
if you drive too fast, you know, y'all running off the rails. So, you know, worst case
Bro, I'm getting
scenario,
on
I
the
drive it off the
go-karts.
rails.
I'm getting on the go-karts.
Oh, but the people I'm thinking of would be able to get those bitches to be faster than me and catch up to me. So,
Damn.
they'd get me.
Your people are street smart. A crazy clown came
I'm
in your
terrified of clowns. I saw clowns
What would you do
once.
if a crazy clown came in the house, kidnapped your brother in the creepiest way, and just fucking ran out with him?
Bitch, I'm running after him. That's my brother. Now, for a lot of people, I wouldn't, like, look, I can't lie to you. If a
What
clear
if-
clown came in and kidnapped you, I'm just calling the police. I'll look outside, see
No,
which way
that's
it went.
okay.
But
what
for
if-
my brother, I'm
what if,
chasing
like-
after that bitch.
But what if you had no phone or anything, and he led you to some like weird like warehouse or whatever where it was dark and shit, and you went in after your brother because you know that's your brother, and you couldn't call the cops or anyone. You didn't have enough time to like you thought that you wouldn't have enough time to get someone else, you know, because you had to keep an eye on him because people think you're crazy or something like that maybe. So you wouldn't risk trying to go get someone else because you want to make sure your brother's not outside. When you get in the warehouse, all the lights go dark and all the doors lock and you're stuck in there trying to find him with barely any lights, and there's misleading sounds everywhere you go.
I would just keep searching for my brother.
But how do you know he doesn't put your brother somewhere and hidden, and now he's after you?
Well, then I'm dying.
Yeah, but what if his plan is to kill your brother afterwards?
Well, if I'm dead, there's nothing I can do. I would try my best. Oh.
I'm really just trying to make this as hard as possible. Why am I targeting you?
I don't know. You do this every question. You target me every single question. You want to make it impossible. But I would do my absolute best to protect my brother. But if it came down to me and my brother's life, I'm saving my brother's life, and I'll die for my brother.
Until you're dead, and then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, but at least I did not go down without a fight, and I would not let my brother go down without one.
Good answer. Your turn.
I'd be in a documentary for this shit, protecting my brother. Now, okay, you walk into my house, okay?
Okay.
So you're in my house, and you realize nobody's home, but you don't know where anyone's at. You try to text and call us, and no one responds, and it's been like 3 weeks, and you cannot get a hold of anyone in the house. And then at some point, you're like, wow, this is really weird. So you decide to just, walk around and see if you can see anyone, and there's no one in the neighborhood at all. And the closest you can find anyone is like 20 miles. And like our cars are here, all of our stuff is here. We didn't take anything. Our phones are here. Like there's no
So lazy. I'm calling a police station farther than 20 miles and telling them, yo, I don't know what the fuck is up, but everyone in my town is missing, and I don't know how to
everyone
drive a
in my town.
Like your little, like all of your stuffed animals and any like thing that you have that has like something living in it, not like pictures of people in your room, but like anything that has something that can come alive, like the parrot, the banana, the fucking, even the eyes, like the fucking flower,
Aliens,
everything was coming alive, and it was just fucking like after you.
Like out to get me?
Yeah.
Are they the same size they are in these?
No. And
they're like the size they would be? Because that mushroom octopus, it's over for me. That bitch would be bigger than my house. You see that? It's like half the size of that. It would kill me. It's over.
No, they wouldn't be
Like maybe I'm thinking
it
too
wouldn't
much
be the
into it.
size of like that, but like, you know, like the octopus would be the size of an octopus, but maybe a big octopus.
Do you know how big an octopus is though?
Well, yeah, but there's ones that aren't the size of your house. We'll just say it's like a big octopus, because there are big octopuses, like huge, but like not the size.
I can tell you any size octopus I'm not beating. That's a mushroom octopus. That bitch don't need no water. It's over for me, bro. I can't beat that octopus.
Why can't you kill it with something in your room? Bitch, start
Do you
cut.
see any weapons?
Bitch, you have scissors. Start cutting its tentacles off. Put it through fucking misery.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive
Just
side.
stabbing shit with scissors. Don't go down without a fight if you're gonna get killed by a bunch of creepy things. Grab your street sign. That's what I would do.